moment of going, so what's my name? What does that feel like? One of the things that I want to share and how it works for me, and people have asked me, but how do you become a consultant? And some of us are back-end, some of us are full-time, and you've met Javi, she's expressed. So Javi and I are hybrids. We kind of share a similarity in that 1 minute you want to be a full-time consultant and be out there as an entrepreneur, but you also understand the benefits of the balance of both. So you kind of try and balance the two. It's not always ideal because it can drain you and stress you. So you've got to figure out and pick up those pieces. But for me, it's like, what do you do and how do you then calculate that umbrella and kind of go, how do you manage what? I think differently in that I believe I do not think like an employee. I stopped doing that many years ago because it started to frustrate me. Because then I started living paycheck to paycheck. And that started to feel like, but I'm trapped. And I don't have the time to now do these other things that I'm passionate about. And when we talk about intent and purpose. And then I started to think differently and go, actually, I don't earn a paycheck. I earn my hour and my time. So my conversations have changed. So an example, recently when people call me for an interview, I go in and the first conversation I have is if they bring up, so what do you earn? And I'm going, what do you pay? Because it's not about what I earn. It's about how much you have for a budget, how many hours that can buy of mine. And I will deliver a service for you.
Amen.
And that is different from me coming up and saying, I'm not going to budge unless you give me 5 rands.
Yes.
And 5 rands you must also put cookies, tea break. What are the benefits you also have? I've heard, and I also heard you also do pension and provident fund. So what I do is I do the calculation of, I don't care what else you're going to give me benefits, that might be great and I'll appreciate that if it comes there. But I'm not going to walk into a trap and go, no, but so you're giving me 5 rand and there's no benefits, then it's too late. The deal's done. So I walk in, and by the way, by the time I've done that, what I've done is I've gone to look at my network and I'm going, opportunity, is it a partner? Is it a network? Is it a client? Is it a project? Or is it just a partnership of collaboration? And I kind of go, okay, great, now I have that. If I had to live comfortably and I'm okay, I don't look at month to month. I'm kind of going, so 2018, what's my target? So some of you that have been in sales, is that target. You know that one they say to you, each one of you in here, salespeople, congratulations, your job. Your target this month, 20,000. Your senior, so 40,000 for you. And all you're working towards is those targets. And if you're not in sales, you are in client relationship and they're saying you've got to renew those relationships. And if you lose them, that's going to be hurting somewhere in your pocket. Or it's going to be a KPI that's going to hurt you. You know? Something around there. So I kind of look at it and I'm going, okay, all of those things for me are a target. What's my target? And what are the deliverables? Now, it makes it difficult for and I'll keep calling myself a hybrid so that you understand I'm an entrepreneur and I hop between this, being an employee and an entrepreneur. And when I'm in business, you sometimes get caught up being an employee because our mindset has been coached and trained to be an employee. So you forget purpose, you forget the celebrate, the connect, the collaborate, the create. And you just start being everyday reality, and then you go, wait a minute, I'm losing track. And that's what this has done for me, is help me go, wait a minute, you're losing track. So every now and then, in my head, that mind map is, where's your pipeline? So some of you have heard me say, I know I've closed 2018. My 2018 is closed, but my 2019 is not. And people go, but do you know what to relax is? I relax when I know I've closed 5 years. Which is like phenomenal. Like that's a year-on-year deal closed. And I'm not talking one solid deal because then I'm pretty much an employee, but I'm talking deal on deal on deal, and I know it's running, and I've got my repeat clients, because in my world, I don't have a salesperson, I don't have a marketing person, I don't have a team leader, I am the person who did the brushing lap, office, capex, cleaning, and the resource that made sure that whatever I earned, made sure it bought the stationery. So I'm also the operational excellence manager. You know, so everything is planned strategically. My printer, if I got it this year, it's a benefit, and I'm going, right, that one's taken care of this year, tick. So there's a tick somewhere on my costs, my expenses of what I need to do. And we all know this keeps growing. The bigger our dream of reaching our intent, it keeps growing, but that's how I operate. That said, we also run what we refer and reference to the most leanest business ever. The Arkansas Media, LeahK, Tilly Ponce will never have employees. It's not possible. It shall never happen. I'm not leaving corporate so I become a miniature corporate. Mini-me. And I've been mini-me's of many corporates, so I don't know which one I would try and amplify that. I'm not leaving a corporate, thanks Shabby, to be in a little miniature corporate. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to know a CCMA. I don't want to know HR paperwork. So what I do is partner with a lot of people in my network. If there's a collaborative creative space. So example, Janine and I have similar fields, learning and performance. She's management consulting and I'm strategic learning, but I've got other elements that are of interest. If I need business that works for her and it has completely nothing to do with me and I don't understand it, that well, paid for it, right? But if it's mine and it's of interest of mine, then I kind of go, right, welcome, what's your rate? What's your rate? What's your rate? What's your rate? Fantastic, now I've got 10 different rates. Guess how many employees I have? 10. Thank you, ma'am. I got 10 different employees and I go to my client and say, what's your budget? What did I say to my client? What's your budget? So you're paying me what? 200 rands per hour. 200 rands per hour. Janine is 5 rands, Ruth is 10 rands. Who am I going to hire? Janine. Not all the time. She might have the highest skill that my client needs. So it's not about skimping and me making money and being great. The right collaboration so you can build relationships and trust. So sometimes it works, but it does help to say, when some people say, oh, but claim that you were collaborating and then you never called me. Actually, it's because she's 5 rand and you're 50 rand. That also is a factor. So mine is a little complex, but it's a little more how we make money. So my husband is also quite the fascinating one. He's an academic accountant, right? And he quit and self-taught himself how to produce music, self-taught himself how to video equipment, hours and hours of free learning on YouTubing, except it's not so frequent, you have to have data. But do you get what I mean? There's so much stretch of where you can get your resources